Hey, good morning, everyone. Melissa here. This year I'm trying for my New Year's resolution to get more videos out. So today I want to talk about a woman's femininity and how she loses it through abortion. Abortion is really unnatural. I was watching some news the other day and saw in Poland there is an outcry for women to have abortions like never before. Um, it's not just women, it's a lot of people in the name of civil rights. We are definitely in a spiritual battle. Abortion is so unhealthy. Um, Something that I have thought, and I will share this, is I'm on a channel about women being soft and staying in their feminine energy versus their masculine energy. I think we need both. I think Proverbs 31 woman was a woman who had both. She had a lot of kindness on her lips, but she was also a doer. You could see how she took care of her family morning, noon, and night. And we need both as women. There are times that we do need to be aggressive. We do need to be assertive. We need to put our foot down. And there's times that we want to stay in our feminine energy and stay soft and be able to receive and just, look like ladies, look different than men. But a lot of times abortion can take that away from women. And what I mean by that is if I'm to further explain, is abortion is a violence against a woman's body. Now we talk about how abortion should be available to women if they are raped. And rape is a violence and it's never okay. But when you have a violence and then you add another violence, which is abortion, you are destroying a woman's body when you're doing this. You are pulling, obviously, everyone knows this by now, but you're pulling that baby right out. You are destroying a baby, you're killing a baby. It's never meant to be that man takes his own wisdom or techniques and just pulls a baby right out of the womb. So you are experiencing another violence. And I'm against abortion even in the case of rape because one, you have an innocent life and that baby did nothing wrong, so you're killing innocent life. And two, it's again another violence against women. And what happens to a woman subconsciously when she's in denial about abortion? She hasn't dealt with it. That's what happens when we have women saying, it's my body, I can do whatever I want. We don't do that in any other area. We don't go up to somebody and kill them and say, it's my body and I can do what I want. I can go be a murderer and kill somebody. We don't do that because we know there's another person that has a God-given right to live. And if you do that, you're going to jail. So when we have another person in our body, they have their own DNA, it is murder. And what happens is women are not able to deal with the truth. And they push it down, they suppress it, and they deny it because they're looking to think, oh, there's something better for me. It's no different, nothing new under the sun. Like Ecclesiastes says in the Bible, there's nothing new under the sun. And even back in the garden, Adam and Eve thought she could have something better if she took that fruit. She thought she would be wise and, she could be like God, and she thought God was withholding something. Okay, women are meant to be mothers. That's what our body says every day. If we are in tune with our femininity, we are meant to be different. So we're different than men. And what happens is when she finally does come to the understanding that this was a baby and be able to I say the word heal, but be able to come into some reality, some truth that that was a child. It is something that a woman has to go through, and what she does is she has suppressed the truth. So now she is healing and softening up and seeing that that was never meant to be. Her subconsciously, it hardens woman because she has had to survive that violence against her body. She has had to protect herself. She has had to suppress it in her mind. So there's walls there. There's walls to say, this, to deny truth, basically. So women lose their femininity when they have abortions. It almost takes, how do I say this? You're taking an innocent person, and I see these girls on the sidewalk, and they don't understand what they're doing in a sense. In a way, yes, but in a way, they don't know what they're doing. Or if somebody had, an abortion manipulated into it, that person was hardened enough already to want abortion. So when you're bringing an innocent girl to the slaughterhouse, basically, she's like a lamb being brought, whichever way she was brought there, to the slaughterhouse. And she has to be able to cope with what her body, what is going on. And I think that right there is the place that girls harden up, because they have to be able to take that, be able to comprehend what is happening as they have that abortion. And I think most girls just harden themselves or detach, whatever you want to call it, and they just go through the motion of having that abortion. So when they have not healed, they're carrying that in some form of continuing that hardness that they already had to have. And I'm sure in other areas of life they're fine, but they cannot have an open spirit with that particular memory, because they have had to harden it, harden that side of them to be able to get through such a disgusting procedure. And I know even if the procedure has been made easier than it used to be with medication and you're in and out, you still have to be able to bear that. So in some form or another, it does affect women. So I just wanted to mention that today. And this is why I have a heart for healing women, because that one area affects many areas of your life. And you want to be able to trust God. You want to be able to, if you've become a Christian after, you want to be able to know that you can trust Him, and the work He did for you on the cross is complete. Jesus died for us. It's finished. It's done. Anything that we have in our life, He has forgiven us, and He's given us grace, and we don't have to strive for His love. It is done. And just, I think abortion does definitely bring a block to a woman's walk with God. And we want to heal that up so that she can worship God even more. Okay, thanks for joining me today, guys.